been like a bunny rabbit.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Hey, buddy. How are you doing? We are with the Master of Majors, aka All Ya Slots. To get this party started, we'll wait for everybody to come on in. Hey, Lori. Hey, Straight Up. Hey, David. Hey, Tina. Hey, in the game. Straight Up Slots. Oh, thank you, everybody, for coming in for a very last minute slot speak. So, how are you doing so far?
I'm doing phenomenal, Simon. Thank you very much. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just fortunately, I could get an hour break from ball busting, aka ball busting.
Well, take that break whenever you can get it. I appreciate you taking your time to meet with me, and thank you for inviting me on Slot Speak today. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm honored to have you as a guest. And when it's time to ball bust, you gotta pop them balls till you get that grand.
Yeah. So this morning I did hit the major on the live stream. So I know you'll probably see that later. But yeah, that was cool. It was good.
That is so awesome. So oops, 1 second. So I'm curious, what machine did you get your major on?
This morning I hit it on. Trying to remember. I jumped around from so much on different slots this morning. It wasn't Golden Century. Somebody in the chat let me know which one I hit it on this morning. I can't. My mind went blank. Of course.
It's okay.
Oh, no, it wasn't Genghis Khan. Yeah, Lori's here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Lori, what's up? So good to see you here.
So we got Lori here.
Hey, everybody.
Turn this the right way.
Hi, everybody.
Lori, I see that you're all decked out with your rain shirt and your Gucci belt and your Gucci flip flops.
Gucci'd out today.
She's all Gucci'd out
Gucci.
today.
I'm Gucci. I got my belt. I got my shoes on. I got the arsenal to hand pick today.
Yep.
I'm not seeing the chat, so let me know, Simon, if there's questions.
All right. So for the chat, are you able to hit comments? Or if you're as a guest, are you able to hit the button that says more? And you'll be able to see the option for comments in chat. Also, thank you, TC Slots, for the lucky 8 times 3, 888. Let's get them fortunes. 88 fortunes of good luck.
Hi, Blue Collar. Hi, Ronald. Man. Yeah, okay. I have a lot coming up on the laptop now. So Beth and everybody's here. Appreciate you all being here. Everybody, thank you for stopping by the stream. Slot Speak.
Yes. So, can't thank everybody enough. So, let's see what we have in the chat. Becky says it was Spring Festival.
Spring Festival, yeah.
But meanwhile, we do have a little bit of a fluff on the chat. Dragon Link Slot says it was Autumn Moon, and let's see who else.
Well, I went from Autumn Moon because Autumn Moon wasn't doing well, and then I jumped to the festival. And within just a couple minutes, the major ended. It was awesome, though.
Yes, I've got to watch your stream.
Thank you, David.
I was dead asleep this morning after a late night ball busting the other night.
I have some late night ball busting.
Yep. So we got a first question from Beth Loves Vegas. What was Brian's favorite game before Mighty Cash?
Oh man, that's a good question. My favorite game before Mighty Cash would have to be probably one of the quick hit games, the one with the monkey on it. I can't remember that one, but yeah, that was probably one of my favorites. I played that one a lot. My friend Alex and I used to just go to play that one for hours, and then I just fell in love with Mighty Cash when I started playing it. I just, that. So then I get hung up on Mighty Cash for a while, and then I go to drink, and I go back to Mighty Cash again. So, back and forth.
Yep, flip flop, like a nice piece of steak.
Yeah, or pancakes.
Yes, even better, pancakes.
Right.
And you know what? I find funny is the quick hit with the monkey. I thought for a while he was wearing the propeller beanie from Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
I can see that.
Yep. Yeah, I know what they need to do is they actually need to put the monkeys in the propeller beanies.
Yeah, but you've played that game obviously before, so that is fun. That quick, but it's hard to play anymore right now. So yeah.
All right, Chris Panto, he has a mystery that he's trying to solve. Is this the real Lori Luckbox or is it a different Lori?
That's the real Lori Luckbox. there's
Yeah,
one.
I think we need to see hard evidence. Hey, GCDC.
Back over again. They want to start.
All right, Lori, we need to get you back in.
Always come back over again.
Even if you just wave us your Gucci belt in front of our faces, that'd be good enough.
I don't know. I can't. I don't think I can. I'll be up in Brian's face if I do that.
She's gonna do it later
I'll
tonight.
I'll show it.
She'll show it on her live stream later tonight.
Yes.
We're gonna do a couple different live streams later tonight from Saboba.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so much fun.
There's
room for two of you on the couch. And what machine will you be playing during your live stream?
Triple Fortune Dragon is what Lori will play mostly on her stream, I guess. Probably move around a little bit. We're going to try and do side by side on how busy it is. And then I got a couple surprises, things I want to do tonight. Yeah.
That's going to be so exciting. What time do you think your stream will be at?
I'll put out notice like about 30 minutes ahead of time. So we're going to get some dinner and just kind of plan it by ear. We have to wait for machines to open up probably.
Yeah.
Last night it was real big. Get on Triple Fortune Dragon. There's 6 machines, right? Or 6 of them, I think it was, but all of them, all of them were packed. So camped out. You know what it means when somebody camps out on a machine? You know, they were camped out on them last night. So the people weren't going anywhere.
Yeah. All they need is some small supplies and some small supplies and some jackets, and they'll be good all year long.
Yes, for sure.
Also, Ricky does have a question. What is Brian's favorite Mighty Cash denomination and why?
I play all the different denominations, Reggie. My favorite one would probably be the nickel denomination. I seem to get more decent bonuses on the nickel denom than any other one. The 2-cent denomination, you hardly ever see me playing it. I only play it just to change up the machine. But I had a hand pay once on the 2-cent denomination after an 8-hour battle on a machine at San Manuel once. But yeah, the nickel denom is my favorite.
Yes. I am curious, what do you think about the nickel denom makes the machine pay out the most?
I don't know. I just think that, you know, sometimes on the 1-cent denomination, it's really tight. Going to get very low payouts. And the 10-cent denomination, the machine doesn't always want to pay out on a higher denom.
Yep.
It seems like the nickel denom is a sweet spot for those old school mighty, you know, the tiger and the dragon.
Yes. They do seem to be very finicky machines. And it's like interesting that you say that the machines pay out the best at 5 cents. How about on Dragon Link? I do feel from what I've seen from Juicy Juicy and a lot of other people is that Dragon Link pays out the best at 2 cents denom.
Right. And there again, I don't really play that much on the Dragon either. So I tend to favor the 5 denom, you know, more. Maybe because I hit my hand on the 5-cent denom. I don't know.
Nice. And Becky is asking with another question. What is your favorite casino to play out and why?
Right now, my favorite one, I don't really play it too many. So I do like, but I know they allow, you know, continuous recording. So I don't really choose to play that because we have to record as a channel, you know.
Yep.
But my favorite for now is Boba. That's one of my because of the comps I get and the not as crowded. I haven't been to that well in about months.
Sorry, are you able to refresh? I think you're breaking up.
Oh, okay. Let me
Thank
see if
you.
I'll do this here. Hold on just a moment, Simon.
I'm refreshing too. Hang tight, everybody.
She said that I should refresh.
I don't know. It looks good to me.
Oh, okay. It looks good over here. I think Simon's.
think it's good.
Simon, you there? Or maybe she's refreshing.
Maybe she needs to refresh. I think you're
I
good.
think she's playing back. Okay.
I am back.
Yeah, you
and
look
I can
good.
hear you. So what I find, so definitely being at the casino where I can record at. Do you want to say hi? This is my boss.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, we good over here. Just trying to get some work done. Tessa's doing real good over here in the spot. So it's been a good addition to the team. What you guys
All right.
doing? Talking about the casinos? Wow, now got to just get some money out of that.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you. I'll let you guys talk.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That was my boss.
Nice.
And awesome being at the casino that I can, and being at the casino where I can and going to a casino where I can record is definitely a big factor for where I play. And if a casino's not recording for me, I'm like, nope, I'm out there. Bye. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, bye, Felicia.
Yep, Jackpotter does have a really interesting. Jackpotter slots does have a very interesting question. Do you think the ticket part method works? Asking for a friend, and you're the friend, I guess.
Well, in relation to lots, yeah, sometimes I think it's up the timing on the game. And just like when I change up the bets and the denominations, yeah, the pull-out method has seemed to work for me quite a few times, referring to slots.
No, that does not work.
Yeah,
Good question. Good question.
Yeah, I've not tried that method before.
Yeah, well, you should try it.
Yep.
You know, it just changes up the timing on the game, and you know, so
Definitely not try that. And Gambleholic Queen Slot says, Texan. Yep, and Ruben is now asking, hey Lily, and hey Ruben. Ruben is asking, what's your take on the San Manuel makeover?
Hi, Ruben. I haven't been to well since they remodeled. I plan story soon, and so you're gonna see my return to San Manuel real soon. I haven't been there in about. So I'm looking forward to model and check it out. Definitely, yeah.
Saw your audio keeps cracking. May try another refresh. Thank you.
Okay. Let me see here. Give me just a moment.
Thanks for your patience, everybody.
All right, give me just a minute here. Let me see if we can refresh this. Let's see. Is that better?
I don't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to going to San Manuel soon again.
Yeah. Have you been there? Have you been there lately?
No, not like 6 months. Since February, the end of January.
Yeah, definitely let me know how it goes. I do hope to make it down next year as a trip.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious. I know this is another audio question, but are you able to switch to data or Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Let me see. I'm actually on the hotel Wi-Fi right now. So.
Yes. How maybe try data. I find that when my audio cracks, I must switch between data and Wi-Fi.
Okay. You want me to? Give me just a minute. Let me switch it.
All right. Thank you, everybody. And all right. So while we're waiting, I'm curious. Has anybody been busted for recording before? If so, I'd love to hear all your stories. Your busted stories.
All right. Let's hope this is better now. Sorry, guys. Let's see if we get this better. How is that? Is it working?
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound better?
Yeah, I can. Slightly better. You're now on. I can now hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Just Okay. I'm sorry about that. So.
Okay.
What did Vegas Pete ask? How nervous were you doing your first live streams? Oh, I don't know. I think I was pretty nervous doing my first live stream. Yeah. I think I'm more nervous doing the slot speak than I am the live streams.
It's okay. If you need me to talk, let me know. Yep. So like when I did my first live stream, this is how I looked. Pretend this is a machine right there. I know it's invisible, and I was like, that was my very first live stream. I spent 50% of it looking at my lap, and
I like doing live streams though. I do like interacting with people, so that's pretty cool, you know. So real twinning thoughts. Please.
Thank you for the $5 super chat.
Are the ladies going to Saboba? Are you real twinning ladies going to Saboba tonight? You're going to be around? Lori and I will be here tonight. Let's see. I don't have the chat. My computer went down. Yeah.
Are you able to pull up the stream and have it on mute on your phone?
Let me see, Simon, if I can.
All right. So while we wait for that, Dragon Link slot says I get busted for recording all the time, even in Vegas. And then the game says, busted. I got that live feed as the guy busted from Hard Rock. I can send it, but you gotta promise to never share that little secret. So if anybody else wants to see it, you gotta ask the guy directly.
I'm just trying to refresh my YouTube here.
Thank you.
First time with technology. I'm telling you, my Wi-Fi, my streams. Yeah, I have the worst time.
Yeah, Wi-Fi can be a brutal beast on its own.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely times where I'm streaming thinking everything is fine. Then went to Wi-Fi for good.
Well, how's your day going, Simon? You doing well there at work?
My day is actually going really nice. This morning I worked on some thumbnails for some people. Then I came to work where I met one of my friends, and I also met somebody who's who used to be a full-time digital motion designer, and he actually did intros for Good Morning America, Fox News, and ABC, which is really cool to see.
Oh, you've had an interesting day so far. My day hasn't been that interesting. I just hit the major.
Yeah. Anything else happened in between?
I had breakfast with Slotty by Nature and a nap. That's it. So that was the excitement of my day.
Yeah, it must have been one heck of a breakfast.
Yeah, she's an amazing person. So I enjoy talking to her.
I think I've only seen her once in passing, but when I come down to your area, I do want to say hi to everybody I can.
You need to. Yeah, we all want to see you.
Yeah, we want to see all of you. Chill away, as Slot says, humble brag.
Kill away. My first super chat ever came from Kill Away. My first super chat ever that I received.
That is so sweet. What stream was that in?
When I had my channel before, before it got shut down. So
no.
Yeah, so that was he was my first super chat ever I received. Yeah.
Oh, how sweet. He's on to you. And also in the game says, what type of water does Oya Slots and Loyal Luckbox drink? She has some secrets, please, for the viewers to help get lucky. Let's build some secrets. Every drop to that bottle of water is empty, please.
This is the water I drink. It's the silver bullet water. So with the Casanova slots koozie.
Cheers. All right, let's do a cheers. I got a Marco. Here we go.
I see with the marker. And Lori drinks Fiji water. She drinks the fancy water. Oh, there you go. You're drinking. I drink the Saboba water. I'm not fancy. I don't have the Gucci water. Lori drinks the Gucci water.
That is so Lori. Yeah, I drink from the Colorado water. not the Gucci water though.
Right. The weather seemed like it was nice out there in Colorado today.
It was like really hot. The skies are fortunately clearing from the smoke. So it's, yes, from like the smoke and all.
That's good. That's good. Nice.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a good question. Blue Collar Slots has a really good question. Brian, when you started your channel, well, Brain, he called me Brain, but that's okay. So,
Brain.
we started your channel. Did you have a mentor? Actually, no, not really. You know, there's as far as like a mentor, as far as a certain game I was playing, not really. I don't know. You know, I just I still don't even know what the hell I'm doing most of the time. So I mean, I'm really thankful for my subscribers and viewers because a lot of times I don't know what I'm betting. I don't know. And I did a stream where I said it was Memorial Day and I said 4th of July or something like that. So my holiday is confused, and I'm just thankful that a lot of people can see past my faults.
Oh, that is so amazing. And I really appreciate the uplifting nature of this YouTube community. And it's like how fun it is just to be like in the chat and even like just getting to know people that way.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and the YouTube community is amazing. I've met a lot of very nice people in the slot community, and you know, so I just really haven't had a chance to partner with too many people or do a whole lot, you know, collaborations. So, you know, but I look forward to that for sure.
Yes, and in the game says, Lloyd Luckbox gets whole water straight from Coronas. He makes Zeus fly a very long way and far, far away to get the best multi-grazer on the Northern Hemisphere. That's right.
Yeah, I think they have Zeus and Kronos here. Maybe we'll try some Zeus and Kronos later. So
Definitely.
I got a
Sorry.
$1,000 ticket burning a hole in my pocket. We're gonna do a live stream with later. So
That's gonna be so much fun. Are you able to hear music in the background?
no, I can't hear anything, Simon. It's perfect.
Good. They're blasting the music. Oh, they're blasting the music very loud.
Yeah, I can't. So you're okay for the copyrights.
Thank you. Gotta keep that copyright at bay.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And Slotty Map and Slotty Master is asking favorite game, denomination, bet, and why.
Actually, I think my favorite denom is probably the 5-cent denomination, $1.25 bet on Mighty Cash or Dragon Link. I think that's my favorite denom and bet. Favorite game? I don't know. You know, I'm torn between Mighty Cash and Dragon Link, both. So, you know. And then out of Dragon Links, I think Spring Festival is one. Spring Festival and Autumn Moon, both of those are my faves. So
fun. Yeah, I'm curious. Why did you gravitate towards Spring Festival and Autumn Moon?
I think because of the bonus where you get the giant ball. You know, that's
the girl. Come on.
Yeah,
The girl.
Lori said it's because of the girl.
Oh,
so yeah. You know, but no, I think it's I like where they have the bonus where you can get the huge ball in the middle and it takes up the 9 spaces. So that's like pretty much was the one thing I like about them. You know.
For me, the reason why I tend to gravitate towards Lightning Link and Dragon Cash is you can get like a nice bonus. You're at least guaranteed your bet back on the ball bonus, and I guess like how consistently it pays out. True.
Yep. Okay, so, yeah, Ruben wants to, oh yeah. We'll give you that one for free there, Ruben. So,
yes.
He didn't get a big win, but we'll save that. We'll save that. Oh yeah, for later. We'll put that towards our credit for later when we hit a big win. So.
Yes, I'm here. Speaking of that, how did you come up with your channel? Oh yeah, slots.
That's very interesting too. Good question. I have like always said that when I won, and my friend Alex, when I first started my YouTube channel, it was named Brian Everest, my name, right? And so I met Jazzy J in Vegas. And I had just my channel was Brian Everest, so she was like my 17th subscriber. But when I was looking for a channel name, my friend Alex said, "You're always saying, oh yeah, so why don't you just name it Oh Yeah Slots?" And I was like, okay. So that's where my channel name came from. I had to give my credit to my friend Alex for that. Yeah, he suggested that, and it worked. So, you know.
That is a really cool story, and I always love hearing the stories behind how people come up with channel names. And Vegas Pete is asking. We got 2 questions. One from me and one from Vegas Pete. Starting with Vegas Pete. Do new slot machines with all that bonuses make old 3-roll slot machines boring to play?
What do you think about that, Simon?
For me, I do have to be very honest. It's like, for me, when I'm at home, I love to jam out on my double diamond slot machine. I blast YouTube in the background, and I'm like blasting, jamming out to double diamond when I'm at home. But I'm in the casino, because for me, honestly, I half the fun of gambling is going live with all of you. And unfortunately, I find that when I try playing some 3-roll machines, everybody goes, it's been a long day, falls asleep. So that's why I don't really play very many old school machines anymore. But I do love playing double diamond at home.
Right.
The new games can make the older games feel as flattened out champagne.
Right. I'm going to hit on that question just a minute. I know Rhino Man was asking. Alex doesn't. He's with my friend, so but he doesn't have his own slot channel or anything. But, as far as I first started playing 3-reel machines. That's how when I first slots. I was 18. I don't recommend this to anybody, but I was 18 and I went to high school. My last class of the day times in high school, because I lived right behind the El Cortez. You know where the El Cortez, Vegas? There's a parking garage there, and I lived right on the other side of the park.
Oh my gosh.
So when I went to high school, I grew up in downtown. So, you know, but there used to be a place called the Gold Spike in Vegas, and they had penny slot machines, Simon. You would have loved it.
Oh my gosh.
You could get 50-cent rolls of pennies, and you get a $20 worth of pennies would last you for hours. And you just go slot machines. They're just like the 3-reel one you have, but they were pennies. If you won 1,000 pennies, it's like a jackpot. It was so fun. So that's where I first started playing slots, was on the 3-reel, the old school 3-reel machines.
Nice. I wish that slot machines won't roll like that today, where you can get a bunch of pennies and they can just last you for 3 hours.
I know. Well, it's nice that they don't have coin slots anymore. It keeps your hands clean.
Sounds like it. But I do want to play a coin slot one day.
Yeah.
And get my hands dirty. So, Emmy, which Painsworth game do you like and why?
Oh, Ainsworth games. Wow. I'm not a huge fan of Ainsworth. You guys don't see me play Ainsworth very much. But yeah, I know Real Twinning, they play a lot of Ainsworth machines, and I don't know. I haven't really played much Ainsworth, so I don't really have a favorite Ainsworth, game. Yeah, I played more Konami than I have Ainsworth. Yeah. Nice.
I think I'm in the same boat. Unfortunately, don't really care for Ainsworth because of how volatile they are.
Right.
I do play a little Konami because I do recognize some really cool titles like Honeybee, like the Lucky Honeycomb and the Panda shows.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Trying to see if we missed any questions.
Yeah, there's one more question. There's another question. Take your money, and one slot says, do you have any specific thing you do where you're slotting, or is it just play and hope?
That's a very good question. Take that money and run slots. Yeah, you know what? Man, that's a good question. I just basically take the money and run if we get wins, but I do look to see if the machine's paying out, within a reasonable time. That's probably one thing I look for though when I'm playing.
Yes.
That's the deciding factor. We move. I know you move machines way quicker than I do.
Yep.
You'll never be on a machine for 2 hours.
Never will be. If it takes my money within 2 spin, 205 spin, then bam, bye-bye.
Yeah. Well, I've just learned to camp out on the machine longer and work. So, sometimes you get those quick wins, but sometimes, when you work the machine a little bit, then you'll see it start hitting different bonuses and you'll start different things happen. So.
Yeah, next time I play, next time I go live, I definitely hope to be able to sit at the machine. Just give the machine like at least 6 good spins before running, like it's on file.
Right, right.
And also, Rhino Man Stats is asking, are you coming to the convention in October where manufacturers introduce new games?
Not the GTE. I won't be there this year. Maybe next. But my channel's like kind of too new, and plus I have some other things planned for October. So that might be something I look into doing next year. Yeah. I'll let everybody else go, and then they can fill me in on what the new stuff is out there. And I have to play a lot of new games anyway, so I have to watch that from the other channels.
Yes, I really hope to go. It has always been a dream to go, but I really hope to go one year.
Yeah, I definitely would like to go sometime for sure. Yeah.
Yes, and Shaka Slot says, can you see a pattern in Dragon Link or Mighty Cash?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you can tell bonus is coming. It's not really a tell, but a good sense sometimes when I change up the bets. So I'm still working on that. I don't like say it's a specific strategy or anything because I don't want to tell somebody there's a strategy and there's not. But I guess my number one strategy I would tell people is just to change up the bets. And I'll give you a good example. When I hit my grand, the day I hit the grand at the Nevada, if you see that grand video that I have, there was a lady that was playing next to me, and she saw my machine was doing really good when I was changing up the bets, right? And changing up the denominations. And so, she said, your machine is doing good when you do that. And I told her, you should try it just a few spins, and she did. So she went from the 1 cent denomination to the 10-cent denomination, and she ended up hitting the minor within about 6 spins. So, it was just, I don't always like to give people advice because, if they lose, then they maybe get upset. So I leave it always up to the people to decide what they want to do. But for me, that's why I say for me, it's worked best to change up the denominations and the bets. Yeah.
Nice. It's like, I've heard from in the game that sometimes if you low roll, then you spike your bet for a few spins, down in the bonuses.
It does seem to change things. Yeah. Gary's right about that. Yeah, Gary is right about that. It does seem to change things. Yep. And Cougs Rule said Olympics needs to have poker. Yeah. Well, Lori would probably be there because she's like to play poker.
Paul Lori. I've not played poker before, but I do need somebody to teach me up right.
Yeah. I'm not a huge table player myself, so.
Yeah. I'm not a very big table game. I've not played a table game before.
Right.
I'm just pretty hesitant about table games.
Right. There's a question there from ME. Mighty Cash seems to usually have a second bonus. I stick around for a while and don't leave after one. But absolutely, ME, that's a good point. Sometimes you'll get 2 or 3. Usually your first 3 bonuses are garbage. 10%, 20% of your win, or 10 times your bet or whatever. But yeah, definitely if you get a bad bonus or 2, just stick around for a little. And usually those good bonuses do follow up. So many people leave the machine right after one bet.
Oh, sorry, but can you try refreshing again?
Okay.
Usually audio cutting out. Sorry about that.
It might be yours on your end, Simon.
Let me try refresh.
Yeah. All right. I think we're back.
All right, we're back in business.
How much more time do you have, Simon? Because I don't want you to get in trouble. I know you only had an hour break.
I do at least have until 8 p.m. so we can keep on talking until 8.
Okay, just let me know when you have to go. So Shaka said, do you always? Yes. Shaka, I don't always do backup spins on the same denom. And if you notice, sometimes when I get a bonus, I will lower it down to a different denomination or change it up. But I usually will always make it back to the same denomination I had the bonus. and do a few more spins. Definitely. Yeah, I do believe backup spins are a thing. Definitely.
Yeah, for me, I had to do at least 1, 2, 3 backup spins because sometimes you can get back-to-back bonus, which is absolutely magical.
Yeah, it is. It is for sure. And back-to-back bonuses are harder on Dragon Link than they are in Mighty Cash. You get more back-to-back bonuses on Mighty Cash than you do on the on Dragon Link, I think. So.
Yeah, I did not notice that difference, but for me, unfortunately, Mighty Cash seems to do nothing for me, and like honestly, for me, Mighty Cash is more like Mighty, the ASS.
I think one reason, Simon, is just because it's got 100 different bets. The Mighty Cash Tiger and the Dragon version have 100 different bets, and it's so hard, to know which bet and which denomination is going to pay off. Ruben says, Brian, you've been to AVI Casino? No, let me see. AVI Casino. Oh no, I haven't been to that casino. No, Ruben. Giant 3-wheel slots. Okay.
I've not been to that casino either, and I'm curious, like when you're playing a game, how do you determine what is the winning, like what bet combination is it giving the most playback? And I'm really curious, like how can you tell what denomination, like how do you ever get a sense that denomination is going to give off the most bonuses?
Yeah, that's why. I usually always, if anybody watches my videos, I always start out like low bets, low denominations, because for one, I think if you can win on a low bet, then you don't need to bet big. You just won, so you already won. For two is I get a feel for what the machine is doing. If the machine is active, then I can raise the bet and maybe get a bonus on a higher denom or something. So
yes.
Yeah. I get a lot of negative comments on my videos sometimes. People say, oh, I can't stand watching a video where you bet less than $1, but on tens of thousands of dollars on bets less than $1. So, most of the time I just let those comments stay, and then they'll watch another video or two and they see like I hit the major on 54 cents, $1,600 major, or I, had these big wins on, lower bets. And they usually go and delete their own comments later because they realized, okay, yeah, it does happen, so.
Yes. And what I find impressive is that you are still eligible for the grand on even a 60-cent bet.
Absolutely. Even at 18 cents. On Mighty Cash, you can win the grand on 18 cents.
Oh my gosh.
Not that it happens often, but you can. I won the $1,600 major on 54 cents. So, yeah, and there has been several cases where people have won the grand on 68-cent bets. At the Silverton in Vegas. Yeah.
It's like the most amazing sight to think about. It's the fact that you can bet less than $1, bet absolute to the bare minimum, and you can still get $10,000 as if you were to be betting $250 spins on the same machine.
Absolutely. And the one thing about Mighty Cash that's different than Dragon Link, on Dragon Link, you can pretty much buy a bonus. So if I took $1,000 ticket that's in my pocket, went downstairs and did $6 bets, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get a bonus sometime within that, and probably on Mighty Cash, you can take that same $1,000 ticket and it won't give you anything. It's hard to buy a bonus, buy a hand pay on Mighty Cash. That's why a lot of the big channels, you don't really see them play it too much, or they play it and they don't have success on it because that is one of the last blue collar. You know what it means by blue collar? It's like the working man's game. Where someone could come play it and with $20 and win a grand.
Wow.
So the Mighty Cash doesn't respect you if you have $50,000 and you want to go. It'll take that whole $50,000 right out of your pocket and say.
That is some really good insight, because I did not realize that difference, and I did not realize that you were able to buy yourself a bonus on Dragon Link for potential for a hand pay.
Yeah, I noticed that about Dragon Link. If I was to take $1,000 and put it in Dragon Link and bet big, I'm pretty much going to win something. You know, within that 1,000, I'll probably get a hand pay. But you take that 1,000 to Mighty Cash, and it will eat you alive. So
Yeah.
it just is it's no respecter of persons. It's how you work it and how you play it. You know, I did hear a channel recently, I tell anybody, but where they said Mighty Cash was the worst game in the casino. So, you know, I don't agree, because I've won tens of thousands of dollars on bets less than $5.
Wow.
You know, yeah.
And love travel starts things up, which is a really good point. That really cements what we say, or what we all say is true. You not have to be high to get a hand pay or a big win, which I do. Sorry.
No, I agree with that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, love is right about that, and that's one. I think that's one thing why people have liked my videos and like my channel, is because I'll sit there and with $5 and try and last an hour on $5. You know, and it is possible on Mighty Cash you could do that, but you know, Dragon Link is not so easy to do that too.
How come it's easy to bet $5 for an hour on Mighty Cash, but not on Dragon Link, which I do find a little confusing.
Well, because on Mighty Cash, you can do some 38-cent bets or some 40-cent bets, some 56-cent bets. So you can do a lot of, you know, on Dragon Link, you're doing like 50-cent bets, 50 cents, 50 cents and $1. But on you have more flexibility with the bets on Mighty Cash.
Good.
38-cent bets, 48-cent bets, you know, 28 cents. You can bet 28 cents. So yeah, I've been through all of those bet levels too. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, for me, the next time I do a stream, I'm probably going to hit up Mighty Cash and see what happens.
Yeah, and just remember, you can start out on a 1-cent denomination, but just change the bets around. You know, try 5 or 6 bets on 28 cents, 5 or 6 bets on 38 cents, 5 or 6 bets on 48 cents. The first time I ever played Mighty Cash, there was an older lady sitting next to me. I saw her win, I think it was $1,500 on 54-cent bet.
Oh my gosh.
Then I realized, okay, you can win big on this game, and you don't have to bet a lot of money. So that's when I started playing it and just started working these bets, and sure enough, I started hitting too. You know, so but had I not seen this lady hit that, I would have never known that was possible. Yeah. So, and Melly point to Melly said her husband has a rule on low betting, and yeah, low rolling. Yeah, low rolling is good. David has a new channel, right? The low roller. David's channel, Melly's.
Yes.
And Joanne says that's why I like Aristocrat slot. They give you a chance to win a lot, yes, without betting a lot, right? That's true. Very good point, Killaway. Very good point.
Yes, really good to be nimble. And knowing the majority of the slot machines I play consists of Buffalo Revolution, Buffalo Gold, Indie Dragon Link, and like some Mighty Cash, and like actually not Mighty Cash, but like I seem to rotate between Buffalo and the fielding games they have.
True. And I've personally seen 2 grands hit here at Sabota on dollar bets, on $1 bet.
Oh my gosh.
2 of them hit here. So, you know, I know it's possible. You know, then I've also seen 2 grands hit at the Silverton on $25 bet. So, but I've seen more grands hit on bets less than $5 than anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why, but it seems like that bets less than $5 tend to produce the most grands from what I've been hearing from people.
Yeah, I think that's also too because that's what's getting played the most. You know, remember if you don't, whatever you bet is what you're going to win. So if I never bet $50, I'll never win on $50. So I can't say $50 is good for me. All I know what's good for me is what I'm betting. You know, and that's so when I raise my bet and I start to chase things, that's when I start to lose money. You know, if you have too many of these, then sometimes it affects your judgment, and you know, you start betting, you know, a little bit out of your budget.
Yep.
So
That's right.
away from the silver bullets.
Yep. That's why when I gamble, for me, I personally do not like to drink until I am done.
Yeah. Well, I start out a lot of times, but I'm there so long playing, I end up. I have a video coming out from the Silverton where I have 3 of these sitting along the side of the machine because I was there so long.
Oh my gosh. Can't wait to see that video.
It's coming.
Sorry if I'm ever talking over you due to a slight delay.
That's fine. That's quite all right. Want to be slot channel Steve? Yeah, he got it on the 80-cent bet actually on the 10-cent denomination. Yep, I remember that. So yeah, and also too, that's another thing. I don't want anybody out there to think that they have to bet something because somebody else won on that. You know, maybe you see a video of mine where I won the grand on $1.25. That doesn't mean your machine win the grand on $1.25. You have to bet according to what that machine is doing at a particular time. You know, maybe it wants to pay on 68 cents and it's not going to pay on $6.80 bet.
Yes.
So you really have to see what the machine is doing at that time, you know, and then that's why I never want to say like you should bet this certain amount, you know, because, you know, the same way with the bag game, you know, sometimes it hits on $1.76 on 2-cent denomination. Sometimes it hits for Lori on the $1.76 on 1-cent denomination. So there really is no set thing. You just have to really see what the machine is doing. You have to be flexible.
You do. That is definitely a key point. And also, I do wonder, do you feel that people who are playing slots, what do you feel is the biggest mistake that people can make when playing the machines?
Ow, that's a really good question, Simon. Really good question.
Thank you.
The biggest mistake they can do when playing the machines is betting too big too soon.
Yep.
You can always raise your bet. Remember, you can always raise your bet, but it's harder when you start betting big to start going low. And that's my advice to somebody who's starting a slot channel too. If you're starting a slot channel, start betting low. You can always become a bigger better later. You know, some of the biggest channels out there started betting low. If you go back and look years ago at their videos, they were doing 50-cent bets, $1 bets, $2 bets, and now they're doing $10, $15 bets.
Wow.
But starting out and setting that bar at betting $10, $20 a spin, $5 a spin, you're going to have to maintain that for,
you do.
You know, oh, that's why I'm known as a minimum to a low roller and with the occasional big bets, you know, because for me, that's what works. So that's probably the number one mistake people do. And then also not giving enough time on the machine. So the second mistake is they leave a machine too soon. When I'm playing Mighty Cash, I'll be on the machine for sometimes 2 hours.
Wow.
One machine, I'll see so many people come and put $40 in at the machine next to me, you know, $20 and then leave, not playing, giving the machine enough play. So
yeah. I am so guilty of that last mistake.
Yeah. Well,
Who's been Simon?
Here's a challenge. I want to give all the viewers a challenge out there. On one of your casino visits, take your budget for that visit and just play one machine. Pick one Mighty Cash machine or one Dragon Link machine. Whether you have a $200 budget, a $100 budget, $400 budget, do that one time and just put all that money in one machine.
Yes.
You know, I used to be that guy that would run around and do $40 here, $40 there, $40 here, and in 10 machines, that's $400. So I started winning when I would take that $100 and sit on one machine and then start doing it. You know. So Susie says, "Why do you get the bonus on your last bet with lower than when you played?"
Yep.
Yeah, than when you played. Yeah, true. I don't know that. That's a good question. You know. A lot of times when you change up lower denominator or something, you go do that, you get so it's like the machine is it's sabotaging you, you know.
Yep. It can see right into your frontal lobe.
Yeah, that's
and go, ha, I got you now.
Well, your slot machine has eyes on it at home.
It does. It sees right into my soul even when I'm dead asleep at night.
That's scary.
Yeah. And sometimes when I wake up and want to say, hey, let's do it. Sometimes what it does to like really jack with me is I could be sitting at it, and before I do a live stream from my house, I'm like, bam, 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 $1,000 wins, 10 times my bet wins, massive big wins, boom, boom, boom. And then the moment I pop my camera, the machine's like,
Let's see if there are any other questions. Thank you guys for the good questions. You guys are coming up with amazing questions. Robert Ferguson gave it a $2 Robert. Yeah, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for all the questions and everything. I appreciate it, man. It's nice to sit down. I don't always catch everybody's questions on my live stream. I'm trying to pay attention to what the machine's doing.
yes.
So, and then sometimes I got to take my glasses off because, you know, to read the chat and everything. So, yeah, a lot of times I miss those questions or comments.
Yes, and yeah, it can definitely, when going live, it can definitely be tricky to keep up with everything.
Yes.
Also, thank you, Robert Ferguson, for the $2 super chat. Sorry, what did you say? It cut out.
Oh, Gary left a question right there. That's what I tell all the channels. Have fun. Don't lose the house. That's true. Yep. Once you go big and grow, the audience, yep. For a big, you can't go back. Yep. Many don't survive. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. You know, so I'd rather show the power of low betting, you know, and I think that's one reason why people have gravitated to my channel a lot is, you know, I mean, obviously, like I get crazy sometimes, get excited. But I think it's because I do average to low bets, you know, and I'm not ashamed to do that. So, you know, that's fine. I'd rather not be the guy that's ATM at the end of the night. Trying to take it out of the ATM.
Yeah, that's definitely a really good point. Is the fact that it's a fact to definitely manage audiences' expectations and make it very relatable for everybody.
True. And I love to watch big channels. I love to watch them high roll and all that because they never get, and they're gonna do the bets that I would never do, and I enjoy it. But I just know that I'll never be able to bet that, or I wouldn't feel comfortable betting that. So, you know, but that's what's nice about the stock community is there's so much diversity out there.
Yes.
People can find whatever they want, you know. So yeah.
Yep. And that's definitely the magic. And sometimes what I do, if people say, Simon, why are you only betting 8 cents? Simon, why are you doing 20-cent bets? I sometimes link a video for my favorite YouTube content creator who's playing the same game but betting way higher than I am.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. TC said Lori calls Corey Kilauea because he sets up. Yeah. I'm sure Kilauea later will be telling Lori to raise the bet, you know.
Yeah, every stream.
Yeah. We can't all do the kind of bets that Kilauea does.
No way. Yeah. Pardon me. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. To me, what I find really impressive is when people can bet $100 spins.
Yeah. What machine did you hit your first grand on? Oh, good question. George, that's a really good question. It wasn't a grand. My first big win I ever hit was on a 3-reel machine. Simon, do you know that 5 times machine? It's the 3-reel 5 times.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes, that beautiful slot machine.
Okay, when I was in my 20s, I was doing, I put like $300 into this 5 times machine, and I felt like it was going to hit something. So then I went to the ATM because I spent my budget. I came back and I put 1 more $100 in, and I got a 5 times single bar with the 7 and another 5 times.
Oh my god!
That was my first time ever playing high limit slots, and I was a $10 bet, two coin bet, you know, $10 bet, $5 machine. When the attendant came over to pay me, and this was years ago when the little LCD readers were so tiny, it was little script on the bottom. So it said player 11250, and I was thinking, oh, I won $1,250. I'm happy. It was $12,500.
Oh my
and
gosh!
Know that the 5 times multiplied with the other 5 times, so I won 25 times my bet.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like 25 times my what it paid out. And so the slot attendant had to do it on a calculator.
Wow.
And like, no, you won 12,500. So that was my biggest. And then I hit the. That was 12,500. But my biggest win after that was the grand at the Silverton on Valentine's Day.
Aww.
1,000. So yeah, and then I went along to win the grand here at Saboba on Mighty Cash for 5,000. So
Wow.
yeah, those are the only 2 grands that I've hit, you know, but those were my biggest wins.
Oh my gosh, that is a dream right there, and it's crazy to think that it's crazy to think that you got $12,000 on a 3-wheel slot machine. What denomination were you betting?
It was a $5 denomination, $10 bet. Yeah,
Nice.
it was 2 coins. You had to bet 2 coins. So you could do just one $5 bet, but I did a $10 bet, and then hit the multiplier. Yeah, and they have machines here, but it's a dollar version. So maybe if I'm on the casino floor tonight, I'll go by and play it if it's not busy.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
for old time's sake.
Yeah, we would love to see it. And Kilauea Slot has a correction to make. He says that is not the right term. I'm Lloyd's slot fluffer. Don't look that up, Simon. All right, my eyes are covered, my ears are plugged. Let me Google search that right now and throw him and burn my computer when I'm done.
Yeah, do not look up slot fluff. No, my friend Alex always tells me too I should fluff the machines a little bit before my streams, and I'm hesitant to do that because I like to give the viewers a real experience. If the machine sucks, I want them to see that it's going to be the beginning, you know. So like this morning when I did my live stream, I started out streaming and I didn't play anything. That was the first machine I played in the casino all morning. So the viewers got to see my experience from start to finish.
Cool.
You got any other questions, anybody?
Any last questions? And that's like, and I really do like the idea of like you doing an experience start to finish, so that viewers have an honest experience of like what the casino is like, and like what everything is, and like what the machines are doing. Right.
There's been times that I will always tell the viewers I've already been playing this machine. You know? So if I start most of my streams, like 95% of them, I think I always start out without playing the machine first. And you know, so and I fluff my pillows too, Kilauea. Yeah, but yeah, I think the couple times that I tried to warm up the machine first or fluff it up, it didn't work. You know, like that was the only bonus I had. So, oh, and a good example is that I was playing Dragon one time when I did my 4-part series. I think it was on Dragon Link, and I won really big. I was doing really good on the machine. I was up 1,400. Lori said you should do a live stream. I did the live, and it was horrible. I did horrible. And then after the live stream, I stayed on the same machine for 5 hours. After the live stream, I won another 1,400.
Wow.
So yeah, so it's just, you just never know, you know. You could think, oh, the machine's doing great. I'm going to do a live stream. It's going to be amazing. And the machine will just slap you in the face and be like, nope.
Just like my slot machines at home.
Yeah.
All 4 of them.
I remember you did well on Buffalo at the Silverton. You were moving around, and Buffalo Gold Revolution did good for you.
Yep. It just had this magnetic field to it, and it's like, whoop, in we go.
Have you tried Buffalo Link, Simon?
I've tried it, and I've tried it once in Vegas, and it goes, and it went like, let out a loud, slow fart of meh.
I have never played Buffalo Link. They have it here at Saboa. I might try it tonight. So I'll try it live if I can get on one, just so everybody can see what it's like and I can see what it's like. I've never played it yet. So Becky says, do you gamble in San Diego? No, not yet, Becky. The furthest I've been down south is Paula Casino. So I have not been down to San Diego. I know Lori's trying to tell me about all these different places. I'm very limited on the time I have to play. I have 1 day off a week. You know, sometimes once in a while I have 2 days off. So I usually have to use that time to go somewhere I know and stay. And also too, when I go to play, I usually like to stay there because I drink and I'm there all day long. So you know, I'm driving home. You know. But I do plan on going to San Diego eventually. Some of the properties down there, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I've not been to San Diego to gamble before, but it'd be like a fun trip for like the YouTube slot community.
Yeah. And then Bexbet said, "What is the next machine you want to conquer?" Oh, that's a good question, man. You guys are coming up with some good questions tonight. I'll try Buffalo Link. I will try that one. That's hard because I think they took out the flexibility of being able to change the DOMs and bets too much, because you know how the Buffaloes add up. So that is a really good question, and I'm going to have to look. I'll have to find something that I can really start working on. But I've been playing Mighty Cash for like 2 years, so it took me 2 years to really figure it out, changing up the bets and stuff. Yeah. And you see, last night when I did the live stream with Lori last night, the machine wasn't cooperating at all. It was horrible. I couldn't get any win on it. So, and then this morning I go down, I do great. So I got videos coming on that. But yeah, it's just that's a good question, and I really have to start looking around for something else to really start playing. I never do well on dancing drums. I never do really well on it. Yeah.
Yeah, dancing drums can definitely be really hit or miss too.
True.
And I do agree, Jazzy J thoughts that the machines love to be camera shy.
Yeah, they do, Jazzy. You know that better than anything. I had the pleasure of playing with Jazzy not too long ago, and we were hanging out to Silverton one night, and her and I were hanging out and playing together. We weren't even filming or anything, but yeah, she got a really good hit. And I told her, "Oh, you should have filmed it," But yeah, it was like a $300 win on the bonus round, So yeah, they do like, the machines do like to be camera shy. It seems.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. We say we do better off camera. It truly is. I think for me, when I stream, I try and pay attention to the chat, so I'm not really paying attention with the machines much. So I think that's why I sometimes do better off of the stream, because when I'm streaming, I'm really giving my 100% focus to the game, So
yeah, I'm the same way when I'm streaming. I tend to focus on the chat because chatting with everybody is like 80% of the fun when I'm streaming.
No, definitely. As a creator myself and as a viewer of other stock, when I watch live stream and I see guys that don't interact with the people, it's rough, because I appreciate the viewers taking their time to watch the videos, taking their time to watch the streams, and I try and give them that respect of responding back to them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I find when people got interacting in the chat, it just makes the stream so engaging.
It is. It's nice to know everybody's different experiences too. So.
It is. Oops. So Biggie F is asking, do you go all in for the drawings and the gifts? Free play they give to bring you in.
Reggie, they're giving out cookie. They're giving out cooking pans at Boba. I went down there and it was a 20-minute line. I'm like, no, I don't need to cook, so I'm good. I don't know, cookie sheets, cookie pans, whatever it was. I was like, no, that's a gift and if you saw the live stream from last night, they were giving away a questionable massager here. And that's probably a gift that I would not pick up, but I would like to use my free play, take advantage of that for sure. And here's another good point for you guys too. Make sure you double dip when you can. So I have free play that Mondays. So I'm staying here at Saboba tonight so I could use my free play on Sunday. And then when it resets on Monday, I can use my free play on Monday. So, I'm leaving tomorrow, but I'm going to try and do a quick live stream in the morning with my free play. So try and plan your trips, guys, to where you can maximize your gifts, your free plays, your meal comps. Take advantage of everything that you play for. That's why you play and you use a player's card to earn these comps. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So you're saying that if you're come on the days, and make sure to stay the night, like the days that you can double dip your free play, so you can have double the free play the next day. Yeah,
for sure. Now some places don't do that. They make you wait till 12 noon or 8 o'clock in the morning the next day, whatever, because they know that you do that. So those casinos I don't tend to visit, but yeah, there's a lot of casinos which are great. Like 12:01 a.m. your plays right on your card. And that's what you want to look for is those times. Yeah. Good question, Reggie. Good question.
Yes, I'm curious to San Manuel let you do that. Let you double dip.
Yes, Lori does it all the time. Yeah. I'm gonna throw her under the bus. She does it all the time.
Busted. good.
That's our specialty. Yeah, double dipping, triple dipping.
Yummy, yummy. Don't forget chips and salsa.
George said, ever play Blazing Sevens? Yes. Blazing Sevens is cool. There's a lot of videos you guys don't see from me because maybe it's not a win post, you know. I do try and mix in different games here and there, but you guys don't tend to watch a lot of it. You know, everybody wants to see the Mighty Cash. Everybody wants to see Dragon Link. So, you know, when I do throw in these games, you go look at my playlist, you'll see that they don't get a lot of views, you know. So, you know, but I do try and I will try and take an effort. I have 2 videos coming up soon where Triple Fortune Dragon is one of them. I have that in there. So yeah, I do try and mix in different things, you know.
Yes. Yes, I do like the idea of like making it a Dragon Link video, then kind of sneaking in some of your other favorite machines, and that's like and just kind of making like a 2-part video like that way.
Yes, that's always good. Yeah, I do like doing the 1, 2, and 3-part videos. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, and Maya loves lots. I know I'm jumping around like a little grasshopper tonight. She says, I hate it when you bet high, don't get a bonus, and then you switch your bet, boop, and you start betting low,
That's
you get
true.
the bonus instantly.
That's true. Yeah, and like I said, I like to start low. If you notice my daily videos, they have a trend where I always try and do 2 or 3 minutes of play to show the people what I started with, what my pattern of betting, you know, how I'm switching up the bets, and then I go into the bonuses. But I always try and give everybody a little bit of live plays so they can see, okay, this is how this guy plays. You know, maybe it's their first time watching the video, one of my videos, and they can see, you know, how I fluctuate the bets and whatever I do. So, yeah, but yeah, it's that is the most frustrating thing, to be betting $5-6 or whatever, and then drop it down to 60-cent bet, and then get the bonus.
Yep.
But that's how the machines are designed.
They are. Yeah, they're designed to really mess with you.
True.
And Sue, all right, so we got a question for you, Lloyd. Lloyd, you're in the hot seat right now. Lloyd is a double dipper.
I agree with that. She's a double dipper. Yeah, she's a double dipper.
Double dipper?
Yeah, well, on the free play and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Double dip, yeah.
Yeah, she double dips.
Yeah.
She would triple dip if she could.
Do.
And she's not called a slot vaulter for nothing. So, you know.
Yeah.
I maximize my free play.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they give you like free play from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So I do.
Yeah.
I go between that time.
That's a good point.
All my.
So Simon will give you free play sometimes between 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. or they have like a window during the day where you get extra free play.
Yes.
So, you know, those are take advantage of it, you know. But then remember, when you're going in there like that, then everybody else is going in there at the same time because they got the same offers. So it sometimes it gets busy, you know. But
yeah.
It'd be nice if they could switch around, you know, a little bit, you know.
Yes. So we do have time for one last question.
Yes.
Before we do the Simon raid into the slot bandits, since I realized that they've been live for 10 minutes, anyone have one last question?
Is Jessica there? Hi, Jessica. Hello, GQS.
Hey, everybody. Sorry I missed you in the chat.
Kevin said something. If I missed anybody, sorry, guys. Questions come up on the screen here. I have to look at the computer side, but thank you everybody again, for coming out, for watching this. Those of you watching this post stream, thank you very much, guys. Appreciate y'all being here.
Oh, same. So Trish is asking, do you find better jackpots at a certain time of the day?
Excellent point, Trish. And what I say about that is play when you're comfortable. Play when you're comfortable. Never play when you don't feel comfortable. I have 3 rules. I'll end on this, and we will end on these 3 rules. I don't play when I'm hungry. I don't play when I'm angry, and I don't play when I'm tired. So always play when you're comfortable, and I feel like that's when you're going to win. Last night when we were live streaming, it was really busy. I don't really like casinos because you can't get on the machine you want to play, and I feel like that's bad mojo, and I don't like being forced to play a machine just because it's open, you know. So yeah, certain time of day, I think it's up to you. Whether it's morning, you know, it just so happened that 2 ever were on Sunday. So because I was there on that Sunday. So
All right, now let's sneak in Beck's back question. I know this is kind of a surprise, but let's sneak in our question because this is also a really good question and really good insight. What is the major indication to leave a machine?
I would say after probably, well, for me, it might be losing back a couple $100. Once you're in a good run for a while, and when I feel like, I'm back into it, or it starts eating into my profits, maybe, then it's time to go. So yeah, that's a very good point. Or if you're out of beers, if you run out of Coors Lights, it's time to go. So
Yep.
it's time to end the show at that point.
And
I think I'm almost out of Coors Light, Simon. So I think it's almost time.
He's got to be first Coors Light before he goes live tonight. So we gotta let him do his thing. And I really want to thank everybody for being here tonight. No, it's last minute and all. And also thank you for bearing with us through the thick and thin of the audio.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate everybody being here. And once again, thank you, Simon. You're amazing. Keep being amazing. Keep doing what you do, Simon. I love your channel. I love your activity, your artwork. You're phenomenal.
Thank you.
And thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
I'm honored to have you on as a guest. I hope we get to meet up and play some Dragon Link Mighty Cash together with some good luck.
We will. We will one of these days, Simon. And it's been my pleasure. It's been my pleasure. And thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. See you, everybody. Have a great night. Please don't forget to subscribe to like all your slots. And In the Game has put his link in the chat quite a few times. So thank you for doing that in the game.
Thank you. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you doing that in the game. Thank you.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Cheers.